even pack your bag or buy your ticket to get yourself to the UK, there is something massive that you've got to do. You have to get yourself a visa. Now, they won't let you work in London or England unless you have one. Now, there's two main types of visas that Australians get, and one is an ancestry visa. This is when your dad or your granddad has UK blood, and this allows you to work in the UK for 5 years in total. Now, the majority of Australians get what's known as a 2-year working holiday visa. This allows you to work for 12 months within the 2-year period that your visa is allocated to you. Now, to qualify for this 2-year holiday working visa, it's really quite simple. You have to be between 17 and 30 years of age, you have to be a Commonwealth citizen, and you have to be in Australia while applying for the visa. Big one also is this visa is a holiday visa, so your working is incidental to your holiday making. It's not the main reason for you going over. They also want to know that you can look after yourself when you're over in the UK and not bludge off their dole or anything. So they will ask you for bank statements because they want to know that you can support yourself and also get yourself back home. So just make sure you've got enough funds that, you know, it looks quite reasonable when you send your application in. Now, there are some rules that you need to be aware of with this visa, and the main one, as I said before, is you can only work 12 months within the 2-year period that your visa is allocated to you. And your visa is allocated to you the moment you step off the plane in Heathrow and get your visa stamped. That is 2 years consecutive. You can't stop and start your visa. It just keeps going. So you can work 12 months within any period of that 2 years that it's been allocated. And the big one, you only get this once in your entire lifetime. So make sure you want to leave all of this because you won't ever get it again. Once and once only. So make sure you have the best time once you get there and it's carefree and you don't have to worry about it. So how do you get this visa? Stay tuned. I'm going to show you a few different ways you can get your visas. Right, to apply for your visa, there's a few ways, as I was saying, but the best place to start is www.ukvisas.gov.uk. It'll bring you to this webpage. Now, this is going to tell you everything you need to know about your visa, what it entitles you to, how much it costs, and how to apply. Most people download this form. It's a VAF1 form, which you fill out and you post to the British Consulate in Canberra with your passport, a passport photo, the fees, bank statements, and any other documentation they require. Now, if you don't want to fill out this 11-page form, go to Visas for UK and you can actually apply online. You still have to post your documents away, but the application is done online. Now, if you're in a hurry, there's one more way you can get your visa. So let's say you need your visa in a hurry because you're going next week to London. Best thing you can do is head down to Canberra. You'll get it back the same day as long as you get there before 11 o'clock. So head to the Information Centre, which is in the centre of Canberra, and they'll tell you how to get to the British High Commission, which is where you're going to get your visa. So go for a day trip down there, and by the time you get back, you'll have your visa and you'll be ready to go.